Welcome to episode 1 of my strange little highlight podcast where I just babble on incessantly over all my throwaway Instagram story highlights. So just before I say anything, this elbow walk was one of the most painful things I've ever done. Like, you would think like, oh, it hurt your elbows, right? No, not at all. It felt great on the elbows. This is easy on the elbows. It hurt my thoracic spine so much. It put so much strange pressure on my lungs. When I was done with it, I was like, oh my God, it's so painful. Why can't I speak? That was brutal. It was murder. I love doing it. I really want to do it again. I really like the elbow walk, but it was like I'm not in the mood for my rib cage that hurt for 3 days. Archers are a nightmare for me. I love them though. I finally figured out how to shift my weight on them. If you're trying handstand archers, just try to like shift your weight out over the straight arm. It makes it a lot easier. At least it did for me. That was the key for me. I really like walking. You'll notice that throughout this highlight. I'm pretty addicted to walking. I'm a one-trick pony sometimes, and that trick tends to be walking because it just really, it's so good for the brain-body connection. I'm obsessed with it. And also, I don't know, I feel like the artistic quality of walking just kind of puts me even easier into a flow state. Everything about what I do in training is just all about chasing a flow state, making time go away. Because I'm a neurotransmitter junkie. I like to get high on my neurotransmitters because I'm one of the I'm a dweeb like that. Such a nerd. So anyway, why am I doing this podcast? Well, basically, because this, just so you know, this is mostly going to be on YouTube. So I'm going to be talking about Instagram as if I'm not also posting this on Instagram. So yeah, on Instagram, I'm really, really focusing hard, myself and a few others, such as Muscle Up Trudy, Tiny Baby Girl Amy. Those names will make sense if you're on Instagram. If you're on YouTube, just go over to Instagram. You'll find them through my page. So we're working on building a calisthenics community where everyone just interacts and challenges each other. It's not about like being the best in the world or anything like that. It's just about loving calisthenics and interacting with people, building bonds. It's really cool. People just hanging out, talking all over the world and challenging and motivating each other. I don't know. I love it. I spend a ridiculous amount of time on it and my thumbs hurt. I spend too much time on it. My thumbs really hurt all the time. That's the other thing with handstand training. Like my body never feels bad from handstand. I mean, elbow walking, sure, that hurt. But like handstands never make my body feel bad except my hands. I spend so much damn time on my hands that like I just have like bone bruises, nerve damage in my hands. Like my pinkies are numb all the time. Like my thumbs hurt all the time from just like all the strange advanced balances that I've been working on. Also, I prefer working on fat bars. Just because it feels better on my hands. I'm kind of large. It's just rough. It's rough. Spending like 2 hours a day on my hands, like messing around, playing around. These didn't do any wonders for my hands. Yeah, jumping handstands, slapping them on the floor. Yeah, got some bruises on my hands from that. Like, it's just the hand abuse is brutal. So I don't know. I can't give any good advice. Like, if you are going to spend a lot of time on your hands, I got no advice. Like, my wrists are always fine. My body feels great. Like, handstands are the one exercise that just always feel good everywhere except for my hands. My hands hate me. My hands really, really despise me. So, whatever. So I'm going to be posting most of this to YouTube. Like, I plan on really like kind of like ramping up my YouTube presence in the next few months. My friend and I, Jamal, Snoop Double on Instagram, we're going to be putting out a calisthenics show. Just doing some cool stuff. It's going to be pretty unique because it's going to just be entertainment based. It's going to be long format entertainment calisthenics shows. So very unlike what's out there, or at least anything that I'm aware of being out there. But I don't really know what's out there because I mostly just pay attention to the people I interact with. Because if I'm on social media, I just want to be like, seeing the people that I interact with and who inspire me and who support me. I just want to support them back and give love back to them because I'm not about that Insta life. I'm not about that IG life. I'm not about that. I'm not about being a YouTuber. I'm just about just being a normal dude who interacts with people he cares about. I don't know. It's I was joking with one of my friends on here the other day about like like why don't I take sponsorships? Why don't I do that? Selling. I'm gonna make those 25-cent commissions. Gotta go whore myself out there. Buy this T-shirt. Give me if I sell like this many T-shirts, you'll give me a free T-shirt. Oh yeah. Why in the name of God would I ever like bastardize my relationship with these people I care about so much? And like that's like I would never do that. Like what? Like, I guess my ultimate IG fantasy is just like maybe this summer I'll like I'll put on a thong bathing suit and I'll like do a handstand out of a pool and pop open like a ready to drink energy drink, crack open that energy drink and guzzle it down, and my thong is like the water is dripping off my body. I don't know. I don't understand this IG life. Maybe I'm just an old man. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. I totally want to get I totally want to do that. That all right, as much as I'm joking, it really is a secret goal of mine. I want to be a spokesmodel. I guess because I'm like an 80s baby. I grew up watching like the Juicy Fruit gum commercials or like the Double Mint gum commercials. I wish I had a twin brother so I could just like be a spokesmodel water skiing for a chewing gum advertisement. That's where I want to. That's my goal in life. Who knows? Maybe in my 40s. I'm getting close to 40. Hopefully in my 40s I can be a chewing gum spokesmodel. Oh my God! What is going on? This you know what it is? It really just comes down to I got 9.5 minutes to babble, and I don't want to make it all about calisthenics. But yeah, that's it. Oh, I really like doing uneven handstands, by the way, with my hand on the flat box. It makes it differently. I'm glad I started talking about it as it was already ending too. This was my first time trying a straight bar, and I did the push-up. So I'm very new to straight bars. I love flipping a box upside down and doing these, but again, I'm not here to talk about what I'm doing in training. I'm just here to babble on and just make this kind of like a podcast. So let me talk more about like making time go away. That's pretty fun. I like getting all esoteric in my training. Ooh, splits. Okay, I apparently have severe ADD, so now I'm just going to talk about splits. These all come from Cossack squats. I love doing splits. Maybe this will get me that energy drink sponsorship that I've been looking for, because I could also do this. I mean, I could do a split and then do a handstand and then maybe dive into a pool after drinking an energy drink. So I don't know. It just seems like energy drinks, splits, and handstands. I feel like this is my future. Maybe I'm calling it into existence because I really feel like it works that way. If you focus on it and you spend a lot of time, time under tension while in a flow state, loving the creative process, I feel like you really just release a lot of interesting neurotransmitters and neurochemicals that I think they really just strengthen your power of creation. So as I'm in this flow state and just babbling on about my love of handstands, it's difficult road that I'm walking where I can't even feel my pinkies most days because of all the nerve damage I'm doing in my hands. Maybe I'm going to call this into existence. I'm really going to meditate hard on this one. I want to be doing splits and a handstand on a pool this summer, getting money from energy drink companies. But I'm not gonna try to sell it to anyone that I interact with on here. I just want to get paid to be a spokesmodel. And then maybe someday when there's cloning, I'm going to clone myself a twin brother, and we're going to go water skiing, and we're going to sell chewing gum that doesn't even really exist anymore. That's right. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sell antiquated, extinct chewing gum to people with a cloned twin brother. That's what I got to do. I got to get this energy drink sponsorship so I get rich enough to someday pay for a clone so that I can then rep chewing gum products that no longer exist. All right, this is my life's goal. This is what I'm doing. So, I mean, I got to be honest. I just really didn't want to throw out all these highlights, so I felt like putting them somewhere. And I'm obviously a little goofy. I just woke up. Yeah, I don't know. I probably should have had a cup of coffee before doing this, or maybe I should have. I am wearing a bathing suit. For some reason, I sleep in a bathing suit. Don't ask me why. Since I am wearing a bathing suit, maybe I should have done a handstand and popped open an energy drink.